Hi, all right. I'm here to show you a home number two of 2,000 plus homes that we've flipped. Before I get into this particular home, one of the things I want to make sure that I convey to you is that we're showing these mobile home flips for really three different reasons. One is we just want to share the information with people out there in the country to maybe encourage other people to consider investing in mobile homes and flipping and selling, buying, flipping, selling mobile homes. The second thing we'd like to do is to partner with individuals around the country, which we've done many times over the past decade or so in this industry, in this business. And the third thing is we'd like to do is to in creating partnerships with other people out there who may want to consider flipping, buying, and selling mobile homes. We'd love to partner with you in many different ways. One would be to partner with you in maybe helping you fund your first purchase or maybe your first several purchases. And we, of course, would work together as a partnership and share the pain and the agony, but also the rewards, the risks and the rewards on those endeavors. You may need some help with funding on your first deal, but you're fine from there on. Or maybe you need help on your first several deals, and then after that, after a certain point, you're able to go about it on your own. So let's get into this home number two of 2,000 plus. This was a home that we acquired down in the Louisiana market, and so it was. You can see it over here. It's this is an outside shot of the home. It was in a community down there, or rather, it was actually on private land in Louisiana. It's a 1994 Texan is the make of the home. It's another one of those 16 by 76 single wides. They are basically 1,200 plus square feet, so there's a lot of square footage in that single wide home. This one has a pitched metal roof, which is very common in that southern market. Also had metal siding, which again is very common down there. 2-bed, 2-bathroom, which we love those. Those are the most sought after. This one had 2x4 construction, meaning the outside walls of this home are built with 2x4 studs, if you will. This one had a 20-pound snow load, which doesn't make a whole lot of difference down there in the southern part of the country, but it did have a wind zone, and I have that should be a wind zone as in a Z. I'll make that a Z. Wind zone 2, which means this home can be located closer to the ocean. And that's good for that part of the country. Wind zone 1 would not be allowed in many parts of Louisiana, for example. And this one we considered to have average condition. What was included in this home? It came with central AC, a stove, hitch, axles, and tires. So pretty much very bare bones, the basics, etc. The pluses on this home, again, were the size. It's a 16 by 76. That's a highly sought after size. And it's got the 1,200 plus square feet. Again, there's a high demand for that size of home. If you're going to move a single wide home and acquire it, move it, and find a buyer for it, the bigger the better. And then, of course, the location, being on private land, again, that eliminates some issues that you can run into when the home's in a park. This one worked out really well, and the seller took care of a lot of the getting hedges and landscaping out of the way for us, removed the skirting, did a lot of prep work for us, so it was easier for our buyer to move this home. The minuses on this home, really not many to speak of. The age of the home might be a little bit of a deterrent, but it's a 94 and it was in good shape, and it had held up well. All right, let's get down to our next slide here. So where was this located? It was in a town called Des Almonds of Louisiana. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It was on private property. The seller was selling, and they were very motivated because they needed this home moved out of the way so they could put another home in. And how did we reach this seller, or how did they hear about us? We did a direct mail, a postcard campaign across Louisiana, probably mailed to 10,000 addresses. And this was probably a couple of years ago when we did this deal. That's how we reached them, through postcard. And then they, followed the instructions on our postcard. I think she called us, probably went to our website and filled out a form. The buyer on this particular one was a retail buyer who moved the home to their property in Louisiana. And their property, they needed to get a new replacement home where a storm or one of the hurricanes destroyed the home that they were in. All right, what were the numbers on this particular home? We purchased this home, for $1,500. It was a very motivated seller. The additional costs that were included in here were $1,222. We spent that additional cost, and consisted of, I had to hire an inspector because I live in Michigan. So I hired someone local to go over and inspect the home for me, take measurements, take photos, check out the roof, etc. And I had to order some information about the home from a company that was able to tell me what the wind zone was and the snow load and things like that. So our total cost into the home was $2,722. Again, our average basis on all of our homes combined is over $6,000. So we came in pretty nice on this home in terms of total cost. We sold the home for $11,000 even. Our average selling price is $12,000, so it was a little under our average sale price, but still very good. So our net margin on that home was $5,878. That's a darn good return, and it's slightly above our average net margin. The duration on this one was from the day I spent the first dollar on this home to the day I sold it, or to the day I got paid, was 9 days. So from start to finish. So my money, I had my money out there for 9 days, just over a week. And that's a really, really rapid turnaround time. Our average turnaround time is 39 days. So that's the sort of the numbers on that deal. It was, I really enjoyed this deal. I remember working with that seller. She was very, very motivated. The buyer was also a woman buyer, and she was extremely motivated too. So again, if you like these videos, and if you're interested in partnering with us, maybe on a deal, or maybe let's say you live in another state like Arizona or South Carolina, we don't care as long as it's a mobile home and you're interested in telling us about it, and maybe we can work together on acquiring a home, helping you assess the home, helping you negotiate with the seller to get the best deal, and then helping you find a buyer to get the best return on your investment. So yeah, please comment in the section, in the comment section, hit the subscribe button, and let us know what you think about this this video and this entire video series. We'll see you at the next one. Thanks a lot.